Let's talk about what we're seeing in the real estate market right now after the first 6 months of the year. So it's been a really interesting first 6 months. The market has been very strong. Interest rates are about 1% lower than what they were towards the end of last year. In fact, many of our clients are getting rates at 3.5% or below. One of the interesting things that we're seeing in the market right now is the number of investors who are buying homes. Believe it or not, 40% of the listings that we sold through the first 6 months of the year were sold to investors. And what that means is two things. One is that if you're buying a home, particularly in that first-time home buyer market, there's a lot of competition out there for investors. That means you got to be ready to jump on those homes, even if it's not the perfect one for you. For you as a seller, if you've been wanting to move up, it means that you've got a realistic expectation that you could sell your home to somebody, if they are an investor, that would be able to give you a lease back for a period of time, which would allow you to find another house and be able to move without possibly having to move twice. What we're seeing in the Teravista market right now is the number of home sales is down a little bit compared to last year. Average sales prices are pretty flat. We're seeing a big difference between the Round Rock side and the Georgetown side in terms of both demand and sales prices and how soon homes are going under contract, with the Round Rock side selling much quicker than the Georgetown side. Georgetown side probably needs to be really paying attention to their pricing a little bit better, because there is still so many new construction homes that are being built in the nearby area, so that gives extra competition for that. Hey, many people have asked why we're expanding our business into Teravista, and our business has been very successful in nearby areas, and so we've expanded for a couple of reasons. One is that over the years we worked with many buyers that were buying homes in Teravista, and we just really liked those people, and we thought, hey, we want to help them, we want to help other people who are like them when it comes time to sell their home in Teravista. The second thing is that we feel like our business is a good fit for the people who are selling homes here. We've noticed that there's a lot of people that are selling vacant homes in Teravista. In fact, as I record this, 17 homes are currently on the market that are vacant and not staged in Teravista. And as we all know, homes that are vacant and not staged in general are going to sell for a lower price, and it's going to take a longer period of time to sell those homes. Kopa Real Estate has our free home staging furniture package that we offer a whole inventory of home staging furniture at no extra charge to our clients. So if you're thinking about selling a vacant home in Teravista, there's no reason that your home shouldn't be staged to really build up that emotional attraction to the buyers and get you a better offer and a better price for your house. Something else that we're seeing in the market is home sellers that are spending money on things that are not going to give them the best ROI for their home. The other day I went and talked to a couple about selling their home, and the first thing they wanted to ask me about was their fence. And the truth is by the time a buyer went to see their fence, they've already made up their mind about their home. So instead of spending money on the fence, they really need to be spending money replacing the carpet. And so when you're considering spending money on your home to improve the ROI and the expected sales price or just the value of your home, there's a couple things that you want to think about. One is that improvement something that can be advertised, right? Nobody cares about a new fence, but they will care about making the home move-in ready. So something that's advertised, something that's going to really wow the buyer. Okay, and so again, when they walk into that house, the buyer is making up their mind about your home in that first 5 seconds. So those things that we want to be doing are concentrating on the emotional attraction, the floors, the walls, and then we want to look at where an appraiser is going to give market value. So also the areas in the kitchen and the master bath. Those are the two big areas that an appraiser is more likely to increase the value of your home. They're probably not going to care about some of those other things like a fence. If you're thinking about making any improvements to your house and you want to just reach out to us and ask us our opinion whether how a buyer is going to value those improvements, give me a call at 512-791-7473. We can talk about your home. Our company also works with a lot of investors when they decide to sell their house, whether it's because they're just not getting a good return on that investment, or they're just tired of the hassle of having to deal with tenants, or maybe they're an absentee owner and just don't want to deal with the hassle anymore. And so we're all guilty when we look at our financial position of using bad mental math. For an investment property, we take the monthly rent, we multiply it by 12, and we forget to do things like subtracting the vacancy factor when the home's not rented, the cost to rent the house if you're having to pay a realtor or the property management, and then not factoring in kind of long-term maintenance items. So new roof, new AC, new water heater, new carpet, new paint, all of those items. And we don't calculate that into the return. And so often people come to me and they say, well, I'm going to keep the house as a rental property because it's going to be worth more in 10 years. And so that's not the question. The question isn't whether your house is going to be worth more in 10 years. Chances are it will be. The question is that the best investment for you and your family, or are there other things that you could be doing with your money? And so if you're trying to analyze whether you should either keep an investment property or maybe convert your single family home that you're living in to an investment property when you move up to another house, give me a call. We can talk about your situation and really look at the numbers and what we expect, and then you can compare it to what else is out there, what other investments that you could be making that might be better for you, or if that truly is your best option. We're already into July, and this can be the dog days of the real estate market, so lots of home sellers start to get frustrated. And so if you've got any friends that have had their home on the market, maybe it's not selling, what sellers often do is they wait too long before they call us. About 25% of our homes were previously listed with another agent and didn't sell. And often we find that those sellers wait too long before they call us and make a switch. So if you've got any friends that are thinking about how frustrated they are about selling and thinking about calling somebody else, have them call us today before it's too late. No obligation. We'll give them a free second opinion analysis of their home and what they should be doing to get it sold. Hey, and just last thing, we're super excited that we're heading down the home stretch of our fundraising to build a home for a mentally ill and homeless person in the Community First Village with mobile loaves and fishes. So if you're interested in perhaps just following our progress or making a donation, visit kopacares.com and you can check it out. Thanks for watching and make it a great day.